warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah Najihah DFI 22023 from class 2A, and our lecturer for this course is Sir Habdillah bin Muhammad Hazim. Today I will present about my project for this course, that is DFI 0363 Sensor Technology. Was the last assessment, project and presentation. Project that I have been chosen was IoT based fire detection system that will be using 3 different sensors, 1 push button and 2 different outputs. Okay, so here was the 01 introduction. I have 3 contents that I have required in this task to present, which is project objective. Project objectives are the specific goals that a project is designed to achieve. Secondly, they define what the project is trying to accomplish and why it is important. They also provide a way to measure the success of the project and determine whether it has achieved its was intended outcomes. So that was for the. I will move on the next slide for the project objectives. The second content was theory and background related to the project, and last content was that I will need to explain for my iteration was ideas from several sources. Next is here we has some objectives that will be focused on to achieve a well result for this project. For the first one, our project for the first one, assemble project IoT based fire detection system project using controller ESP32. Our project is focused on building an IoT-based fire detection that will be using an ESP32 as the microcontroller. This will allow us to monitor and respond to temperature and humidity changes that may indicate the presence of a fire. The second one is set up project on flame gas temperature to detect and respond to the temperature and humidity to monitor real-time sensor signal on dashboard by using Blink IoT. For this one, to set up the project, we will be working with sensors that detect change for different 3 sensors, which is flame, gas, and temperature and humidity. And this we will use this information to respond in real time and monitor the sensor signals on a dashboard that was called Blink IoT. This will allow us to have a clear and comprehensive view of the system performance and any potential threats. So the next one, the third one was set up sensor signals that trigger LED and buzzer. We will also be setting up sensor signals that trigger LED and buzzer alerts when certain conditions are met. This will provide an added layer of safety and ensure that any potential fires are detected and responded to as quickly as possible. So the next one. Next content was theory and background that related to the project. The first one is sophisticated solution that use several sensors to identify a fire breakout in real time is an IoT-based fire detection system that utilizes smoke, humidity, and flame sensor. Okay, for this one, the IoT-based fire detection system is T of the solution that utilizes several sensors to detect fire breakouts in real time. It uses smoke, humidity, and flame sensors. This was the three main different sensors that I will be using in this project. So for this one, for these three types of sensors to provide early indications of fire or smoke, which can be crucial in preventing damage and saving lives. So the second one, you may get early indication of that was I have explained it before. Um, so for that, the system is made up of various components, including a microcontroller, wireless connection module, and multiple sensors that can be monitored online. The sensors work together to provide a comprehensive and accurate picture of the environment, allowing for quick and effective responses in case of a fire. The use of an IoT-based fire detection system is particularly important in commercial settings. Um, by providing early detection and warning, the system can help prevent disasters, protect the property. For the last content of 401 introduction content was ideas from several sources. Fire alarm are crucial for alerting occupants of a structure or residents in a residential of a fire emergency. The majority of fire alarms also transmit a signal to central monitoring station, which may be on site or off. Instead, alarms send a message to the neighbor fire station immediately. So as you can see, there was two different means that I get an idea from different sources. For the next one is zero two methodology. There was five contents that I will be present next. As you can see, this was the block diagram for the project I will be the project I am doing. So here was the input, output devices, and controller board. Input, I use three different sensors, humidity and temperature sensor. It is DHT11, flame sensors, smoke gas and Q2 sensors. The output was buzzer and LED. The controller board was ESP32 and I used one push button. Okay, this was the dashboard. I used two different dashboard. One is from the Blink and one is serial monitor on Arduino IDE. Dashboard software is an information management tool that records, collects, and presents learning data in interactive visualization that are fully customizable. So I used two different dashboard. This was the circuit diagram. In this project, I use circuit IO to construct a circuit diagram. So here the project pictures I have been successfully done and the result was pretty good. And next we move to the 03 result. I have two contents to show you. One is result from dashboard. Two is project hardware and dashboard function test. So here was the result from dashboard. I light up a flame on temperature and humidity sensor. So here we can see a result from the dashboard of on serial monitor and here from the Blink IoT. So here the project hardware and dashboard function video. The result was I got for the DHT11 was 34.20 Celsius and humidity 52%. So here was the whole uh, test and demonstration for this project. So the sound of flame sensor, the output was LED. Once I light up a flame on the sensor, the LED will off. So for the next one, the gas one, when I give a gas to the sensor, the buzzer will trigger, and when I push the button will be stop the buzzer um, from triggering. So for the humidity, I have already showed the first on the from the dashboard one. So next, the conclusion. Conclusion. Um, there's a lot. I will simplify what I have found. Sensors like smoke detectors, gas detectors, and environmental sensors connected to the internet through wireless or wired networks make up an Internet of Things fire alarm detection system. So this means the cloud-based machine learning algorithms will scan the sensor data to identify the presence of fires, set off alarms, and send SMS, emails, or push notifications to residents and first responders. So to increase functionality and boost overall and safety and security, the system could also include remote monitoring and control capabilities and interface with other IoT systems, such as security system and smart home appliance. In general, the IoT application for fire alarm detection will offer a smart, automated method for detecting fires and promptly and effectively notifying residents and emergency service. So there's a lot of conclusion, and there are several types of sensor may be used for fire alarm system to detect fires. So additionally, chemicals that might be detrimental to human health, such as carbon monoxide, are found using gas detectors. Uh, so So for overall, I can say they should be precise to prevent false warning, quick, quick to react to sound alert, and sensitive enough to detect fires. So in order to interact with other system components, they also need to be dependable, strong, energy effective, well connected. So flame sensor assists to stop the spread of fires and offer inhabits more time to escape building by delivering precise and dependable flame detection. So 05 attachment program and code. So here the Arduino IDE code that I use that I have made for this. Okay, thank you for the time. That's all.